Let's start with the Phils, John. As, again, 4 straight, 11-5 in August. All of a sudden, 10 games over 500. We wake up this morning with the most breathing room we've had in a couple weeks here as the Phillies now 1 game up on the Padres, 2 up on the Diamondbacks. Starting to feel it a little bit, John.
And how many games behind the Braves? 6.5?
6.5. Oh, look at you. Look at this guy.
He did not
Rhea,
go
look
there.
at this guy over here.
Look, he's going side-eye.
It is funny because it does.
Not doable.
Well, look, so you're not wrong. I mean, last year the Tigers and the Guardians thing, was that 2 years ago?
No, that was last year.
That was last. So
like
the Tigers were like 15 games back at July. I think it was like 8.5 to August. So now, granted, that was a historic, losing of a division, but you're right, John. It's not impossible, but I unlikely, but it is. I think a lot of people are waking up this morning feeling a little bit better about the Phillies. The question is how much better and how much do you believe in what you're seeing? Where are you at? Look, since Arráez, they've been better. Yeah. They're hitting better. Alec Bohm and Bryson Stott are having a moment. Where are you at with this Phillies team this morning?
I mean, I don't want to jump the gun here and get ahead of myself, but
you just asked how many games behind the Braves.
That's great.
I'm feeling more bullish about the Phillies because of Luis Arráez, indirectly and directly. His arrival from the Giants triggered this turnaround in a lot of ways because of the lineup reshuffling and the role changes, especially for Alec Bohm and Bryson Stott. And it's almost like we got 3 new and much better players out of this. And they're younger. And it's almost like a new and younger big 3.
Oh, God.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
No. Okay, so.
I love the giggle.
Bryson Stott's 28.
You can't even get it out without laughing.
Bryson Stott is 28. Luis Arráez is 29. Alec Bohm is 30.
There it is.
And
we
know.
Yeah, right.
We know that the setting the table with Arráez is happening. Like, we were so concerned that, hey, Alicia, nice job on traffic right now. Woo! How about that? I would be taking pictures, but instead,
Fran,
I'm not.
Can you cut that woo that John just did?
I got it. Doing a great job.
You can liberally insert that into the show today. Go ahead.
We need to convince Joe to let us keep the TV on in there because John is so happy.
Trust me, I'm with you.
She's
now,
doing an awesome job.
Let me just tell you real quick, as someone who has known and worked with Joe for 15 years almost, or whatever it is.
Not going to happen.
Oh, man.
No.
Talk about a battle not worth fighting. Anyway, go ahead, John.
Someday I'm just going to fight him. Seriously.
And then we will
have TV.
That's for sure.
This defensive, the defensive concern that we had was valid, but it's feeling like it kind of re-energized everything, not just defensively, but the offensive side of things. It just makes more sense now. You've got Arráez, who's the renowned contact hitter, kind of setting the table, creating better situations for everyone else. We now have guys feeling supported in the lineup. We have guys on base. We have pitchers forced to throw more strikes to a guy like Alec Bohm with Luis Arráez on base. They're forced to throw more strikes to Alec Bohm. He's sizing it up and doing a great job. He's always been a very talented hitter. Now he's getting more pitches, cleaner pitches to drive, and he's driving the hell out of them. The synergy is you could see the synergy during that Twins sweep. You could see the way it was working, the way they were all working together. And I think Alec Bohm's growing from this. I still can't trust him. I still think he's sort of cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, and we know he's fragile, and this could be, problematic if something happens, if he gets thrown off a little bit. But Bohm moving to first base, I think that helped him. It took some of the defensive burden off. I mean, third base is called the hot corner for a reason. First base is less action, less stress, I would think.
Well, it's
because
more
you're
action because you're involved in every
catching.
play, but it's less like
stress.
yes,
It's less difficult. He's not having to make athletic plays, dive for the ball. He's standing on the base. He's making the tag. He's doing a great job there. But it does feel like he's having an opportunity to focus on his hitting. And the proof, my gosh, 327 batting average since the Arráez trade for Alec Bohm, 952 OPS in August. Before the Arráez trade, he was batting 242. Now 327. That's quite the change. The run production surge. He's got 69 RBI now because again he's having a chance to hit with the plate set, with the table set, I should say, which is surging everyone else as well. And in retrospect, we were criticizing this team for making stupid defensive moves. Maybe we need to, for posterity's purpose, rethink and reassign that and say this team showed incredible flexibility defensively to allow this change to occur, and now we're reaping the benefits offensively. It doesn't feel like we're taking a step back on defense. Rather, the offense is taking that huge step forward that we all hoped we could. You look at Stott as well. His improvement goes back to May, but since Arráez, he's been on a tear. Batting average before and after, 252, 395. OBP, 325 to 531. 531 on base for Bryson Stott. OPS, 730 to over 970. It says 978 plus. I'm not sure what the plus is.
Well, you might be looking at OPS plus. I don't think that would be
Yeah,
a
it would
lower
make sense.
number.
An
Though.
OPS
Yeah,
plus would
yeah,
be
in the
way
hundreds.
lower.
Yeah.
It was the plus threw me off. But anyway, 730 to 978, and Stott has been outstanding defensively. So it does feel like, the Arráez trade, it did not produce that defensive uncertainty that we thought it could. Rather, it gave us that newer, younger group who feels like they're dominating baseball right now. I'm not saying it's going to continue for the remainder of the season, but man, it's given us a lift. And it's not fluky. It's not a fluky lift. There are reasons. You can understand why Alec Bohm is able to hit better when he's getting better pitches to hit. So it makes sense. And I think we should be rejoicing in, again, the flexibility of this team at the trade deadline, the willingness to go and do this, because it was a risk, but it's panning out better than I would have hoped.
So I agree with some of what you're saying and disagree with other stuff. I agree that it is exciting to see the team kind of, reinvigorate the season a bit. They have played better baseball. I am not as over the top with it as you are, though. I mean, sweeping the Twins, losing a series against both Toronto and St. Louis, and winning a series against Washington, winning a series against Baltimore. I mean, those are not world-beating teams. One of the big issues with this team all year has been struggling against good baseball teams.
Good pitching.
Good pitching in particular. So that concerns me. And look, the offense has been better. I'm not ready to say the defense is good or the defense is fine. I'm still concerned about Harper's knee out and right. I mean, that's a continuing issue as we move forward. And look, Stott's been really good at third. I've been impressed with him, but he's at best a better second baseman than Arráez. So you're getting a deficiency there. Bohm's been okay at first, but I still think that defensive
Arráez
issues
made some nice plays last
Arráez fine.
night.
Like, he's a really solid defensive player. He's a great hitter, obviously. But when I look at this team, and I am more enthused, and again, I do think that they can get hot at the right time and they can win it all and all that, but I just can't look at Alec Bohm and assume that this turnaround for 3 weeks or a month is going to carry into the playoffs, because it never does. I look at this offense,
but it has a better chance of maintaining.
Well, I think the lineup's
because you
better.
can understand the bones of it. You can understand the reason why there's the pickup.
So here's the
They're getting
thing.
better pitches. There's
an
setup.
approach, but we've seen this team have approaches and then abandon it in the playoffs.
Well, how about the fact that Alec Bohm just told us hey,
They've
now
told us
we
many
learned
times.
we need to have a plan.
Trey Turner told us, I learned. I'm passing the baton. I'm winning a freaking batting title. And now he's freaking doing the exact same thing he used to do.
I don't think he was in the meeting.
Yeah, I know, right? So, John, I think there are real reasons.
He's part of the old big three. This is the new big three, man.
I like that. 215-592-9494. Where do you come down on this? Are you feeling better about the Phillies? Much better. I think everyone probably feels a little better than we did. We were really down in the dumps, and they've turned it around. 10 games over. They're in a clear playoff spot this morning. But the bullpen is still a problem. We saw it last night. They were able to squeak it out. But even Jonathan Bolin, who's someone we've trusted, is not like a lockdown guy. I'm super concerned about the bullpen as we barrel towards the playoffs. But where do you come down on this team? 215-592-9494. They have played better baseball. They are now in a playoff spot. They've won 4 straight. They're 11-5 in August. Do you feel better about this team?